Hello there, and thank you for watching. Here we have three shopping trolleys, a 70-litre one on the left, somewhere about 130 in the middle, and something at just over 240 on the right, what may be called as a main fleet trolley. And of course, all these trolleys have their place in the supermarket today. But very commonly, trolleys on the right, which normally is 70-80% of the number of trolleys at the store, they're now not as popular as the ones on the left. Shallow trolleys seem to be the ones that people go for. So a number of retailers have found themselves overstocked with main fleet and a little bit understocked with shallows. And given the price of trolleys today, they're not quite sure how to sort of convert and cross over and consider how best to give value to their customers. And the one in the middle, of course, ideally, you can understand why people made a middle-sized one, but very often if you have already got some shallow and some main fleet, larger ones, family trolleys, then a middle-sized one can get nested with one or both as people just get a bit confused, and that causes damage. And the other thing I think it's probably worth saying is that if your store has any trolley theft, it's very often the shallow ones that go missing faster than the deeper ones. So that's a little bit of background about the different trolleys. And the proposal today is to say, okay, if we've got too many of the main fleet ones, what can we do with those to make them more convenient to people that really would have preferred a shallow trolley if more had been available? So the first possibility I'd like to show you about how to make a main fleet trolley, a family trolley, a little bit more user friendly is this, where half the base or the area that goods can be put into is covered with two panels. The first panel here is about 28 centimetres, and that doesn't interfere with nesting anyway because trolleys don't nest quite that far. And then there's a further panel that folds up and down, and it rests on some clips, will be the other part to this idea. And I'll show you in a moment, but when they nest, that just flips up and then falls back down when it stops nesting. Because nesting is the whole challenge in this idea. It's easy enough to make a shelf inside a trolley, but can you do it and keep the nesting exactly as efficient as it was previously? So as you might imagine, as the second trolley comes in, the shelf flips up, that's fully nested, and then as it withdraws, it comes back down. So there's no need for staff or customers to do anything. The trolley just does it all by itself. The shelf pops up, the shelf pops down. And of course, people can put things on the lower part if they wish to, but for delicate stuff, vegetables, whatever it might be, they've got a second surface that they can use and not have to bend as deeply to place goods in or to recover them. Because bending to put stuff into the bottom of a trolley is one of the niggles with a deeper trolley, and one of the reasons why they're not as picked, as chosen as one might imagine. The second idea takes a 240 plus litre trolley and converts it into something in and around 100. And this idea again is really simple. We've left the front section as the other one because that's not interrupted by nesting anyway, and then this shelf just rides on top. And then obviously any goods could get put into there or onto there, and that is in effect a shallow trolley in a main fleet frame. But again, the trick is how to get it to nest properly. So here I've already nested our trolley with the extra frame inside a first trolley, and then as you see a further trolley coming in, the frame just flips up into a neutral position, so nesting is unaffected. And then obviously when people come to take the trolley away or out, that just drops down. So again, it doesn't take any effort or input from staff or customer. which is a key detail, because if you give them a job to do, well, for staff it's another inefficiency, and we don't want that, and for customers the chances of them getting it wrong are a little bit scarily high. So just give customers nothing to do in order to give them a benefit, and that's maybe the best way of approaching the issue. So I hope you like those ideas, and if you want to see them in the flesh or comment further, please give me a shout on the details that will follow. Very many thanks for watching.